Welcome to Startup Studio with Adolf. Here, we give a chance to budding entrepreneurs like you to explain yourself and your big idea. But before we begin, could you please introduce yourself to us?
Hello, my name is Adarsh Bimal Menon. I'm 11 years old. I live in Qatar. I love watching movies, playing games. I also like cooking, especially experimenting with desserts.
Okay, so we have a chef in the house. So, Adarsh, what brings you to the Startup Studio with Adolf? What's your big idea?
My big idea is to open a dessert parlor in Doha. However, my desserts are going to be nothing like the usual desserts. I combine existing desserts to create a new dish. Just like you mix different fruits together to form a fruit salad, I make new types of desserts.
A dessert parlor in Doha. This is absolutely yummy. Well, others, you already have got my appetite working. So, what kind of desserts are we talking about here?
So far, I have few fusion desserts in my menu. They include ice cream plus saradora, which I call ice dura. Next is gulab jamun with rasgulla, which has a very Indian name, gulras. Next is faluda and chocolate milkshake called choco falda. And I also have the multi ice cream bowls called gutter bowl, where I give 3 ice cream flavors, 1 scoop of each. I also have an ultimate gutter bowl with 3 scoops of each ice cream.
Okay, that's very unique, I must say. Well, I guess I'll have to think twice before ordering something which is called a gutter bowl, and still want to eat it. But the others sounds absolutely delicious, Adarsh. But there's this one dessert that I am the most intrigued about, which is called the ice dura. What is it? I mean, and what is Serradura? These are very unique names that I would like to know about.
So basically, Saradora is a Portuguese dessert made of alternate layers of whipped cream and crumbled biscuits. I make it using cream with condensed milk, crumbled biscuits, and loads of cashew. It's like our way of making it. It sounds simple, but it's delicious. And when combined with another ice cream, it's divine. I just can't describe it. It's like
Well, Adarsh, I can completely understand your feeling, and honestly, it does sound divine even to us. Now, tell us a little bit about your preparation because I can see you have lots of components, individual components, which you have to combine to make this new dessert, right? So, are you going to create each of these yourself separately? For example, the Serradura, the Gulab Jamun, Faluda, are you going to create everything in house?
Yes, indeed. I love cooking desserts, so I'm going to make the individual desserts myself. For example, I'll make gulab jamun and rasgulla from scratch, but not in their usual round shapes.
Mhm.
I will shape the doughs as long pillars and then cook them, like means for the rasgulla. Then I will assemble them to create bulras, the shape of Taj Mahal. I know I can't replicate it, but I'll try a shape close to it that to represent the roots of my dessert. And I even churn my own ice creams.
Well, clearly you do have an artistic side to yourself as well, Adarsh, but that sounds like a lot of hard work, creating all the components and trying to give it the shape of a Taj Mahal. But okay, I guess that should be a big differentiator for what you're trying to do.
Yes.
So, I wish you the best of luck for that. Now, Adarsh, please tell us what inspired you to create this complex idea, yet the yummy idea.
Thank you for that question, by the way. So the story is that one day I had a craving for both ice cream and Serradora, as you know, is those are my favorite things. So I what I could not do is I could between one. So what I did was I combined the two of them and made them into one. That's how I got the idea as ice dura. I put one big scoop of ice cream over my Saradora and I called it Ice Dora. And trust me, the taste is good as the name. It was better and tastier than the two individually. That's where I got the idea to combine desserts and try and make them into one. So basically, I just completely redesigned. The design was Saradora, the way of it was ice cream. That's it.
Wow. That's a very fun anecdote, I must say, Adarsh. And it's good to see that this idea has been originated from a real life experience. But Adarsh, I'm sure that there are a number of dessert parlors in Doha, because of which you must be facing some tough market competition, isn't it?
You are absolutely right. In Doha, there are some popular dessert places such as Opera Patisserie, Madeline, and yes, of course, for ice cream, Baskin Robbins is their name.
All of these are very renowned places, Adarsh. So, what I would like to know now is that how are you going to be different from them?
Well, that is an interesting question. I offer great variety in my desserts, and apart from that, I also promise great taste and fast delivery. And I'm even introducing international desserts like Serradora from Portugal, which none of my competitors have.
Okay, fair enough. And that's a valid point. Now, since you talked about a dessert parlor, right, Adarsh, are you planning to have your own outlets, all of them?
Well, initially, no. I plan to start my business from home and sell my desserts online. I'll be setting up my own website. I'll also take WhatsApp orders and I'll also list my company on Zomato and Talaba, which are two major food delivery apps in Doha. Once my business picks up enough attention in the market, I'll then move on to an offline space and open a dessert parlor.
I really like the planning and the clarity you have there, Adarsh, taking it step by step and not doing something which will be cost intensive in the beginning. So that's a great start. But will the packed desserts, which you then send out through your delivery partners like Zomato or Talaba, will it taste as good as the ones you freshly assemble in a parlor?
Well, I will guarantee you the ones which I pack will be freshly given. It's as tasty and you will love it. You will be asking for more. It is fresh. And I'm not just going to do all the plastic things. You know, you always cover plastic things for everything. I'm going to be eco-friendly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do paper. I'm not going to use any cardboard or plastic.
Well, Adarsh, that was really interesting. Now that we have talked about the outlets, let's now talk about the deliveries. It will be easy to order from Zomato or Talaba. They have their own delivery partners. But how will you deliver the orders when someone places an order from social media, let's say WhatsApp or from your website?
If someone is ordering from my website, I will use pickup and drop off delivery service as my delivery partner. It is just like Dunzo application in India, which offers same day delivery. It charges less compared to the other delivery services and it promises fast delivery as well.
Well, it seems like you have the delivery process absolutely sorted out, Adarsh. But one question still remains: is that how will your customers will get to know about this idea of yours or the services that you are providing?
Well, I have many advertising ideas. Firstly, I plan to collaborate with food bloggers who can talk about my company on their YouTube channel. I will also promote my company on Instagram and I also have Instagram collaborations where I will contact various pages that promote new cafes, restaurants in the city.
All right, Adarsh. I think you're going to get some business even for the food bloggers. That's
Yes.
great. And how about some promotional plans, as in like good offers, and which can help you with direct sale from your website? You must have seen a lot of food outlets these days. They have these ongoing offers which are different on each day.
You're absolutely right. And I even have a few marketing strategies. As a new dessert place, I will have deals and offers going on. For example, if they buy 5 desserts from me, then they get one free.
You also have something about a couple of challenges that you have mentioned.
Yes, I will also have challenges for my customers like finishing an ultimate gutter bowl in half an hour. As per my analysis, I have seen that these are quite popular.
Well, I must say, Adarsh, that these competitions are actually extremely popular. And I don't think one can finish your gutter bowl in 30 minutes unless and until you want a brain freeze. Yeah?
Yes.
So now let's come to a very important question, which is about pricing. So have you decided on how you're going to price your products?
Absolutely. We cannot have a plan without price ranging, right?
Mm-hmm.
The price of my desserts ranges from 74 Qatar riyals, which is equivalent to 1,600 rupees for chocolate, chocolate, and goes up till 100 Qatar riyals, which is basically around 192 rupees for the ultimate gutter bowl. These prices are as per Doha's market price of sweets and desserts.
Okay. Wow, these are some really expensive prices, I believe, as compared to India, especially because these are very expensive ice creams, and people here are willing to pay a maximum of 300 to 400 INR from a premium ice cream. How much do you spend when you go out for a simple ice cream on a hot summer day?
Well, I'm like for basket Robbins, if I'm going for a normal ice cream, it does range from like 74 to something. Like not very sure about the price range, but I'm thinking it's about 74 because like they have additional deals. So basically the deals are also counted in this. So yeah, it's around 75.
Yeah, that's a good guess when it comes to these prices for Baskin Robbins.
Yes.
And now let's come to a question for the basics of startup. Is that what is your brand name, and do you have a tagline for that?
Yes, of course. The name of my company is Bustin Bakin, and my tagline is "Feel the sweetness."
All right, Adarsh. But why this name? Is there a reason
Thank,
behind it?
thank you for that question. That's because I want to break the existing dessert styles and create something new. Ultimate awesome desserts.
Well, I love the excitement that you have and the love that you have for your idea, Adarsh. And honestly, I like the tagline a lot. Feel the sweetness, because absolutely what you're doing is bringing two different types of sweetness together. It was a pleasure listening to you and your idea,
My
Adarsh.
pleasure too.
Yeah, and by the way, you definitely made us hungry with your mouth-watering dessert ideas. Yeah, so we can see that you've definitely done a good amount of research and you have a powerful idea in your pocket. Yeah, so thank you so much for sharing your idea with us on Evolve Startup Studios. We wish you the very best and we'll bid you goodbye for now.
Bye.
Thank you for sharing your idea, Adarsh. Best of luck.